doing the sum up again. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. That rocks. And then we'll head into things. Um, we'll start again at the craziness in the library and see where everybody goes from there. Um, and yeah, we'll get going.
No,
Oh,
puppy, no.
yay, puppy! Okay. And we can hit in.
That was
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shards of Hope. My name is Melissa. Again, we are streaming the Cosmere RPG, Shards of Hope, Episode 3. And welcome to everybody. I will have everyone introduce themselves again in just a moment. And we are doing this as a charity stream to raise money for NerdHQ that provides mental health services for people who can't afford it. So if you're able to donate, please do. Any donation now, I'm giving announcement and I will be sending pictures around. So watch all of these lovely people's social medias because I'm going to send them the pictures too. We are doing a giveaway. I have acquired a 3D printed stand and all of the 10 honor blades that you can hold into that stand. So we will be sending pictures around, and any donation at all from now until April 18th will get you a chance to win this 3D printed stand with the honor blades, and we will announce on April 18th who the winner of this lovely thing is. So stay tuned and find out who gets the prize. But we will go ahead and have everyone introduce themselves, and we will end with Morgan, who will give us a summary of what happened last episode on Shards of Hope. So if we want to start with Seda.
sure. Hi, I'm Seda. I do not currently have social set up because social media is an illusion. You cannot find me anywhere.
If we want to go ahead to Junior then.
Hello, everybody. I'm Junior. I very rarely do YouTube and have historically done Twitch things. I don't do them as often anymore as I'd like to. But I'm always happy to be around and playing games. Woo!
Yay, playing games.
All right, and then over to you guys. I guess.
Hi, I'm Isaac. I'm one of our two co-hosts for the Brain Dead Party stream on Twitch, where we mostly do Final Fantasy, but we do other things as well.
This is our dog Ham.
Hi, Ham.
He's
our
a sandwich.
mascot.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Sometimes.
I'm Marty. I'm the other co-host, and I am our resident note keeper. So, last time on Shards of Hope, Samar and Ramon were blocked from trying to leave the Kest estate, so Samar, like a genius, started a fire. And during this fire, they saw Denna Kest running with a book, which kind of seemed odd since the book should have been inside when the fire was outside. But we'll come back to that. The rest of our party, Isha and Alrin met with Perrin at the Holy Enclave, where they discuss the mysterious deaths and strange happenings in the area, like all the people under Perrin's protection that claim to be being chased and seem to talk to themselves and heal really quick. They refuse to leave the Holy Enclave, though, unless it's, like, absolutely necessary, so they are absolutely terrified. During this conversation, Vati and her wannabe ward, Winnan, were also at the Holy Enclave, but, Vati was trying to, like, subtly look for books about the passions, since she got that strange note. And she did find that there can be reverse meanings for the iconography, but it's not commonly used today, and they're usually depicted as, like, mirror images of the normal ones. Flashing back over to Isha and Alrin, though, Alrin started hearing a weird voice, and he left the room and spoke to said voice in the corner, which turned out to be Spren, whose name I don't have in here.
Scorch.
Scorch the Spren. And Maki actually saw him leave and was muttering to herself, and she was like, is this one of the people who sent me the note? So Oren returned to Isha and Perrin to explain what happened, but they were confronted by Vati, thinking, this man is connected to the strange note. They weren't. Oren then reveals Scorch to everybody. Perrin passed out. It's fine. There was a long conversation between Isha and Vati about if we should have Alrin go meet those people under protection, because we're wondering if they also are talking to Spren. But they decided not to do that because it would just put a mark on Alrin more than he might already have one. Then we go back to Samar. Samar and Ramon headed to the Spanreed hub in the town to send a message back to their main guy who they work for. Ramon has a temper and it hit a boiling point because people were cutting in line, and a fight started, which Samar kind of egged on, and then tried to sneak back to where the Spanreeds were, was caught, and then told us to get back in line, which there was no line because of a fight, so they just got to be the line, which means they were first. So they got their message sent, and they were waiting. And while waiting outside the Spanreed hub for their response, they once again saw Denikest with the same book from the fire that we don't know anything about. And that's all I got.
Yep. Very good. Thank you so much for the summary. All right. So you guys have been introduced to a whole lot of information in the library, most of which you're still not quite sure what to do with. Perrin wants to digest most of this and possibly go and speak to the others who seem to be suffering from this same phenomenon, right? These mysterious talking spren. Now that she knows a little bit more about what is going on with them, and see if they will now speak to her, because she now understands a little bit better what they are dealing with. But she's worried that if she brings the whole lot of you, that's going to just scare them even further. So she offers to like, either you can wait in one of the devoteries, or you can just, wait at a place that she'll know where you be and can meet up with you later to tell you how that goes. But she's going to go talk to these other people who have, these refugees who have run here, who are afraid but not quite sure what to do with themselves, to let them know that she kind of understands a little better what is going on. What is it that you guys would like to do next?
Well, I need to go grab Moynihan. He's still probably looking about tattoos and things like he shouldn't be.
I would like to sleep for 12 hours.
I think I would prefer to stay in the Devotary as well, because I don't know. It's a library. There are books, and I want to be. I don't want it to be difficult for Perrin to find me later.
Okay, so you're going to be here for Perrin to find later after she's spoken with.
Yes, exactly.
The other refugees.
I've got time. Maybe I can network. Maybe there will be people. I'd like to start looking for a wardship as well. So this seems like a good place to start looking for people who, like, it's a good place to start networking.
That is true. That would be a good place to start. So then for Vati's looking for
I'm gonna go collect women.
collect winning. But Alrin, then, you were originally attached to Isha. Are you planning then to just go take a rest because this has been too much, obviously, and you're just gonna be like, look, I appreciate how are you handling that situation? Because technically you're working for her.
I guess I do have to follow her.
I mean, I guess that's true, though. If you would like to sleep, I'm assuming you look a bit pooped, utterly freaked out and exhausted.
Greasy and manic is about how I probably look.
Very, very fair. I would like to find somewhere that there's maybe a couch that he can lay down on and rest, and I'll be like, nothing is going to happen. It's fine, and I don't need you for right now. If I need you, I will wake you up.
Okay.
You need the rest.
Instantly out.
Yeah, he just collapses, falls asleep.
Drops dead.
Yeah.
God.
Like, just where I'm standing to just...
Just
Like
Slips into the floor, a new character just pops out of the ground. Round 2.
You just end up in the back rooms.
okay. So then, Vati, you go and collect Winnin. Winnin, we have decided is sketching temporary ideas for tattoos all over his arms.
He was supposed to be learning about, like, the importance of, like, cultural iconography and symbols sailors typically use, and I accidentally got him a book about sailing tattoos, and he was way more interested in that, and so we jokingly said he's doing, like, the whole, yes, I'm reading this official book, but the tattoo book is, like, inside it.
So he's got all these ideas for tattoos he wants to get. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tangentially related to sailor iconography, right? I mean, sort of.
It's close enough.
But he has all these crazy ideas now of becoming this big tough sailor type person with tons of tattoos all over his arms.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's ever going to happen, obviously, we remains to be
knows?
seen. But yeah, so that's where you find him, and he sees you coming and immediately starts fumbling with the book inside the book, trying to
Hide.
hide the fact that he is not actually studying what he's supposed to be studying. Right, lady. Are we going? Are we staying? Did you find out what you needed to find out? What's the plan?
We're going to be staying. I've made some connections. Sorry, Ham's pawing at us.
You want your breakfast? Apparently. Peppers.
I need to introduce you to some people, Winnin. For now, though, I think we will probably take a break from studying, and we'll go meet some people that I've now established connections with. And I'm going to go and try and find Isha.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. I'm always willing to make new connections. This is good. So he will follow you eagerly to meet everyone. He's very polite. he knows all of the proper customs for the area, right? So he will introduce himself very formally to Isha.
Mhm.
Actually,
As
probably
he's doing this, Vati is just like, winning.
it's just like, yeah, that's the guy.
That's him.
He probably knows, if he doesn't know Isha personally, knows Isha's family and knows that she's been around the area already. So like he's familiar with
Yeah.
the kind, like what level in society you are and all of that. So he knows the proper way to address you. Like you're probably a close in strata, technically.
Somewhere around there, I think.
Somewhere in there. He's probably a little bit lower than you are, but like close enough.
Close enough that it's, politeness goes a long way.
Right. And he's, thrilled that he's being introduced around because, like, to him, this means Vati trusts him enough to be introduced to her, associates. So he's feeling a little important now. So
Her associates she met like 20 minutes ago.
Right, like he doesn't know this.
Yep.
He's just like, oh, she's introducing me to people. It's like, so this is great, wonderful. Is there anything I can do for any of you? I've been researching for Bright Lady Vati. Is there anything I can look up for any of you? I'm happy to help with anything.
I mean, there's nothing I can think of exactly. I've been researching a bit myself, really just reading. Since actually it's been a bit busy since we got here. I'll keep it in mind if I do need anything researched, or if I just need another mind to put to the task.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been working on studying some Thalen actually as well, since I will need to know this for Bright Lady Vati's business, and a lot of symbology because apparently that's very important to sailors, and a lot of stuff about knots and numbers. So any of those subjects, obviously, he's being very generic and very right. Like he's not. Anyway, he's kind of generically throwing out very very broad terms, but like any of those subjects, I would be happy to talk about with you or help
Numbers.
you. Yeah, right. Numbers.
One is just over here like, business. Numbers.
It's all related, right? It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
So yes, you guys will be just sort of waiting here then in general while Alrin gets some rest.
Yeah.
And we will head back to Smar, who is still posted outside of the Spanreed hub.
That's me, everyone's favorite post.
Watching the goings on. I mean, it is a useful post. You can see a lot of things going on over here. So Jaina has been coming in and out of here. This is the socialite that is gunning for, or no, sorry, not Jenna. Denna, that's her name. Denna's the one who's been kind of gunning for the top spot in society, even though she isn't quite there because the High Prince's daughter kind of occupies that place right now. Has been coming in and out doing quite a bit of sending of messages, carrying this interesting notebook, journal kind of thing, with several of the associates of the physicians group that has here from Carbranth. Are you sticking to your post there, Smart, or are you following anyone in particular from here? Are you looking for anything in particular, or what is your goal again in being posted out here?
I'm going to stay pretty rooted here unless something truly astounding draws her away from I should wait for the message
Right, from your
to come back. But yeah, she will people watch, preferably with her back to the wall.
Okay.
But she does it in the very, like, the way her mother told her, just, like, absolutely stop moving, and you just blend in.
So the message comes back eventually. It takes a little bit to return, but you get a message back, and basically, obviously, your owner is very upset that you're kind of unattended now. Like, they feel very panicked almost, like the answer is very panicked. The person reading it to you doesn't kind of give that tone. The person reading it to you is very bored. They're kind of just like reading it very monotone. Well, because they read a million messages out to people a day, right? So they're just kind of blasé about it. But the words that are being used are very panicked in tone, where they're like almost all run together, kind of like, I can't believe this. What happened? What's going on? What are you gonna do? I don't know. Like at first, and then it kind of calms down, and basically the instructions are for you to find a specific person in town who is kind of someone that um your previous owner knows. So someone that Saren was familiar with, who is going to be able to take care of you, basically, is how it's phrased. Like, this person will take care of you and watch out for you until I'm able to send someone else to help you out. Because they're not going to leave you unguarded or unprotected by yourself in this town. So let's see, what other random noble are we going to have you attached yourself to in here? Do we think your former person, your Saren, knows the High Prince himself in this town, or is he that high up? How?
I mean, even if he's not directly connected to him, I imagine he knows the High Prince.
But well enough to be like, here, watch my person for me, or like, like how well connected is your old master?
That's a good question. Let me roll for it.
Yeah, give me a I don't know, what are we gonna roll here? Something under like personality of some kind, like I just forget I need to have a character sheet open so I can see what all the skill things are. But even then, it would be his, not yours.
Yeah. His leadership?
Yeah. Give me, let me pull up the socialite and see what their leadership skills usually are.
Oh, the noise gate doesn't pick up the clickety clack of my dice.
Sad.
I keep thinking I'm going to sneeze, and I don't want to sneeze into the microphone, so I keep trying to do this for you all, and, and then it doesn't, and then it goes away.
I know.
So I apologize if I keep going like this, in and out. I don't want to sneeze in your ears.
It's appreciated.
But yeah, go ahead and roll, and then I will give you a plus here in a moment, as my takes forever for my character sheets.
You got it. We got a beautiful run-of-the-middle 10.
Ugh. All right. So probably not as high as as the High Prince, but not some nobody either. Once I get these up here, but And then if you have a plot die, go ahead and roll a plot die or a d6, and we're going to see what that gives me too, because that'll make it more interesting.
A 4 with a complication.
Oh, okay, good. That'll just make it more fun. So,
Always does.
Isha, for your sister, we're going to have your sister have some friends
Oh.
in town that she hangs out
Oh
with
no.
that also do what she does. So, let's say, I'm gonna make up some names here. Where's my name generator?
Oh no, now I'm gonna sneeze too.
It's spreading.
Oh no, it's contagious.
Contagious through the microphones. That
It
time
has?
of
I
year.
mean,
But I
Spring-
did
a yawn is contagious via webcam.
This
Why
is
wouldn't
true.
a sneeze?
This is true. Spring happened, and now everybody's gonna start sneezing all the time.
Yeah.
All right, so their name is Riras Haz. I'm gonna spell that out for you guys in the thing, but everybody just calls him Haz, even though that's his family name. So Haz is one of the noble houses in the city. And Riras is one of the younger sons in this house that Isha's sister, Juria, right? That's her name, I believe.
Yep, her name's Julia.
Hangs out with. You guys don't know all that side details, but Smar is going to be sent to the Haz household. That's your current instructions is to find that house to be taken care of while your former master finds someone to send to the town to look out for you. And Riras is the guy who's going to be put in charge of taking care of you because somebody has to do this. They're a smaller house. They don't have tons of people. They clearly understand that you are important to your old master, so they don't want to just put anybody in charge of you. And their younger son is in trouble, so he's getting punished by being charged with this job. That's how this is going to work.
Ominous. My head goes to the absolute worst places all the time.
I'm not that guy. I'm not going to be that mean to you.
That's good.
So,
That's good. That's good. Be better than me, please.
but yes,
Alright.
so your current instructions are to make your way to the Haas household and to wait there until you're able to, or do whatever they ask you to do until you're able to have someone sent to take care of you.
I will move with robotic-like efficiency.
All right.
Not that I have any idea where this is.
No, but you can ask around.
But-
I'm sure they can tell you where it is. The span raid hub, the people know where they are. They know where everybody is because they have to deliver messages all the time. So they can let you know where it is if you need to.
Alright. Yeah, I'll definitely try and get that information as in character as possible.
They give you directions, but they give you very, like I said, they're all very bored, and this is like, I'm assuming they do their job with the efficiency and enthusiasm of like people that work at the DMV. So this is
yeah.
They're just kind of like, yeah, okay, so you go this way and that way and the other way, and when you turn left at the Chul stables, and it's so they're not very clear, and they're not very. They don't care if you understood it or not. They just give you the instructions and expect you to get out of line because they have like 50 people behind you that they have to get through today.
Alright, well, once I have that information, I will follow it exactly as it's told to me.
Okay. So let's then have you Because you're in a city now. I don't know if it counts as survival if you're in a city.
I think it would count as survival.
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
People gotta
because you're still surviving.
You're gonna do a survival roll because you're trying not to get lost.
Oh, goody. 19.
Oh, there you go. So very good. You managed to figure out the instructions, even though they were very poorly given, and make your way to the Haas household. You show up. They were told that you were coming because your master is good that way. Sent a message to them as well that they were to be expecting you. You would be coming. They we were asked to just guard this person until I'm able to send someone to retrieve them. And this very surly young Vaden High Prince, not High Prince, but a High Bright Lord, what am I talking about? Light Eyes. Light eyed guy is kind of shoved at you and is told, you watch them. This is your afternoon now, or the next few days for you until the person comes who's supposed to be taking over them. And they kind of roll their eyes and are like,
I'm a burden.
like, I have things I'm supposed to be doing this weekend. I don't have time for this. What is going? It's like, just know why this is your job now. You've been told a million times not to have been caught doing what you were caught doing. This is what happens when you misbehave. So just suck it up. This is what your job is now. So this one, you get the impression that this young man is being punished by having to watch you now for the next week because of whatever he just did.
Does he look pretty weak?
I mean,
Samar's first instinct would be, can I take him?
I mean, to be fair, as a listener, you probably can take most of them. Like, it would take a pretty hefty human in general to be able to fight you.
Well, I'm in dull form. I'm not like in war form.
Even then, I'm pretty sure they're tougher than most people. Like a human in armor who's trained as a soldier, maybe, but as he is now, just hanging out without anything, because he looks whiny. Not whiny. Maybe that's not the right word. He looks grumpy.
Based.
He looks grumpy and, spoiled. But, like, spoiled in the way that Vaden's spoiled. Well, he's not a Lethi. The Lethi are different. The Lethi are a lot more military. Vaden's aren't as fussy about that, right? So
No.
probably
Only slightly less.
Only slightly less.
We're all gonna end up fighting in the Tranquiline Halls when we die.
Right. So, they
You
still
need
need to
to-
be
And
prepared for this.
once the Vaden High Princes start tearing themselves apart in Civil War soon enough, they'll be doing that forever, so it's fine.
So you're pretty sure. I mean, he's a younger son. He's not that old yet. He's still kind of like obviously doesn't want to do what his parents want him to be doing. So he's kind of been bucking a lot of the normal things that they expect of him. So he's not exactly no.
Sick.
Right.
Feeling is mutual. I will not show it.
So he kind of just like, fine. So he will take you out to, like around the back of the house, basically, waiting until there's kind of like less people around, and then kind of look at you a little closer, and then be like, so what do I call you?
Smar.
Mar. Okay. So how did you end up here by yourself?
So she's letting these pregnant pauses, like, really go. Like, she's processing the words. I don't have a bad connection. Sorry, I slipped into character too hard there. She'll first go riot, fire. Yeah, that's it.
Riot.
That's what happened today. In reverse order.
Fire. Where was there a fire? I haven't heard. Where?
She would say the name of the house if she knows it.
Okay, so like at the was it the right at the Kess's house.
Yeah. So she'll say their house name.
That's interesting. Why were you at Kess's house?
She'll shrug. And fight every urge to say the word fire again. Looking around to see if there's a barn on this house just in case.
Right.
It worked once today, it'll work again if I have to.
So go ahead and do a deception roll, if you would.
Alright.
They're gonna try and see if they can figure out how that you're hiding things. I know you have. Do you have advantage on deception for this?
8. No, despite her whole character involving needing to be pretty deceptive, I have a rank in it. But I did roll a natural 20.
Oh, look at you!
Ooh.
So I get that swag
You have
opportunity.
an opportunity, yeah.
There is a barn I can set on fire if I have to.
If you have.
Excellent.
Okay. He only got a 15. So he's kind of watching you very closely, but he's obviously not catching on that you're pretending. He's still kind of caught up in the he's more suspicious now of Kess and whatever they're up to than you individually.
Good. That's where he should be suspicious.
And then he'll ask about whoever was watching you before. And he's gonna, kind of draw out the questions knowing that you have to answer very shortly, right? So we'll try and find out like the name of the person who was watching you before and where they are now.
She'll say Ramon arrested.
Right. Arrested. Great. Actually.
She'll nod. Riot.
Oh. So the riot wasn't with fire? It's very complicated.
She'll shake her head.
So you don't like these Kess people, right? Because I don't like these Kess people either. Just so you know.
She like tilts her head like a dog when you say something to a dog that's like makes you think, wait, do you understand me, you little shit? But in like that, yeah, that's it. That's the one. I can't, my neck, listen, this model is very cute. It was a great gift. My neck does not snap in the direction for me to gesture that way appropriately. I just sort of swing my whole body in that direction. But yeah, she just sort of is like, shrug.
But you wouldn't, like, fuss if we did something. You just come with me. So he's gonna have you follow him.
Alright, she will follow him.
Okay. Basically, you can tell he's got some kind of mischief planned.
Well, goody. I hope he likes fire too.
And this is the first time you're gonna see the lower part of the city.
Ooh.
So there's the upper part of the city, which is up on the cliffs side, right?
Yeah.
And then there's like a elevator thingy that kind of goes down the cliffside into the lower part of the city. So he's taking you down into the lower part of the city. And that part's not quite so ritzy looking. Like, none of the light eyed households live down there. They visit down there because there's like a marketplace and stuff. And there's like eateries and whatnot. But this is definitely the less fancy side of life is down here. And he takes you down this big elevator thing that kind of slowly creaks down the side of this cliff and then guides you down to some hole in the wall eatery slash wine house thing that they have that he knows of. And this is where
Nice.
Isha's sister is hanging out with a few other light-eyed people who are clearly slumming it for the afternoon. And he's like,
Do I recognize them from the party?
Yes, there are definitely you recognize Isha's sister. There's a few other like younger sibling types that are meeting up here. And he kind of presents you as like, look what I just got
Yeah.
for the week. I think we can have some fun with this. So basically, this is like, I got a new toy. What are we gonna do with this
Yep.
thing?
Well,
Um,
probably
because-
start a fire whether he wants to or not. We'll see how it goes.
right? I mean, he's probably fine with it either way because he just seems like the kind of person who wants to introduce chaos into whatever system they're throwing him into. So he might be fine
I
with
respect
whatever
that.
plan you're doing. But he's just happy that he's like, look, I have to live with this, so we might as well have some fun with whatever I just get saddled with. So let's see what we can do. So what are you doing now that you've been presented? I mean, I know you're still trying to stay in your cover state, right? But are you, as you're going down, as you're being presented with this whole plan, as these people are kind of now all looking at you, what are you thinking, or what are you planning?
Samari is going to basically be as non-responsive as possible, except when requested of something. But she is going to be actively looking at all of them and being like, all right, if I need to get out of here, these are the people I need to hit in the head first for maximum disruption, basically. She has a very tactical mind for all of this. Every person is a threat. Every human is dangerous. And they all need to be put down eventually, probably. So it's more just a matter of, yeah, what's the best way for me to minimize risk to myself at all times?
All right. So Smart is in the Undercity, the Lower City, about to
Ooh, World of Warcraft.
have some fun or be part of some kind of
Scheme.
something. We don't know exactly what they're going to be up to, but I just thought that would be an amusing complication to be thrown
Hell
into
yeah.
the mix at a convenient time going forward. So, for the crew in the library, Perrin will come back and look a little panicked because one of the people who was down there is now missing.
Uh-oh.
So she's gonna be. So I went down and I went to meet with the people and I was gonna explain that I understand now what's going on, but apparently one of them left. I mean, you know, obviously we're not like keeping them prisoners, so they're allowed to come and go as they want to. But one of them left and they never came back, and I don't know where they are, and neither do the rest of them. And I'm a little worried about this whole thing. This is not good. So yeah, can you guys help me? Maybe us. I don't. Well, they don't want to. They don't want to help look for this person.
Yes. I'll wake up Alrin.
Has he slept enough? Is he okay? Because I know that hasn't been really long.
It doesn't matter. He needs to be awake for this anyway. I don't think I can do it on my own. So
Yes, I'm so sorry, Alrin. Are you okay? Do you need, maybe we can get you a drink and with some energy giving. I have had too much of it this morning, but you can have some, and it really does help if you'd like.
What do we do with him? Oh.
We have a missing
Uh,
person.
yes. One of the other radiants is missing.
Are we calling them
So
that
we've
now?
got
Is
to
that
find them.
official? Are we sure we're?
No, well, I don't know what else to call
I
them.
mean, I guess that's fair. Yes, I suppose. Okay, sure. We can just don't say it too loud. You're right. We should whisper it. Very okay. It's concerning. Anyway, yes. So one of them is missing.
Refugees, then. Yes.
What do they look like? Where were they last?
So they
Obviously
were
not now.
in the rooms in the devotery. They are a young Alethi lady. She's just a, I don't know, very dark haired, dark eyed woman, kind of short. Um, and she'll kind of give a brief description of like what they were wearing. She had a like a blue dress on, and she was. Uh,
Have you asked anything of any of the other people who were with her at the time?
yes, they said she just went out you know, they've been in there a long time, and she was kind of just, you know, tired of being stuck inside, and she wanted to go out and see if she could get something different to eat or something like that, and then she just hasn't been back.
Hmm.
Mm.
I think this concerns me a bit. I would suggest we need somebody to try to find her, but I'm worried about. Did I ever tell you why I was here? I'm trying to track down a Makibaki man who was likely involved in one, if not multiple, murders. I believe him to be part of that Azish delegation. I'm concerned about him or his colleagues tracking her down. So I apologize, I'm still waking up.
Yes, no, but that's important to know. Um,
I would recommend, off the top of my head, my thinking is someone should try to find the lady, but someone else might want to try to keep tabs on the Makibaki man.
okay.
Do we know if this man is here?
He's around. He's part of the Azish delegation.
There was, yes, they were actually at the party last night.
Oh, my God, there's been so much going on. Yes, so the Azish delegation at the party last night, I went and tried to track them down. I overheard a bit of their conversation, but I do believe them to be involved in the murder of a person a few villages to the north of here, as well as potentially the murder of mine own sister.
And you don't know anything about the note I got.
No.
Just don't trust someone skulking around.
I'm skulking around on your side. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's allowed to be suspicious.
Guys here. Oh,
Suspicious.
it's a little suspicious I'm tracking down a bloody murderer.
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't have
Allegedly,
any actual
oh.
proof of that. Look, I understand your suspicion, Miss Vati. But I do think, considering the circumstances, I think a little bit of trust might be in order.
Like how I trusted you with the knowledge of the spren following me around, that I trusted you with the information about the potential murderer that I've been tracking for several villages. All that information that I'm keeping from you, that I wrote you a bloody note.
I like to imagine that the entire conversation, Winnan is standing like right next to me, like, oh my god!
Like, what is happening right now?
Drama!
He is just so here for this, like, this is what it means to be a sailor!
Love this so much.
Sometimes.
Right. So, which to do? Do you want? I mean, I can have someone. It would not be difficult, really, to have a few Ardents around the Asia's delegation. I don't think there probably already are. If you want me to, either me personally or to have others know that we just need to keep an eye on where they are, we can do that fairly easily.
Would it be easy to say that I've dealt with any Azish before as a sailor?
I mean, that would be possible too. I'm sure that they are used to having many different trade negotiations with the Thalens and sailors in general. Also, that would not be difficult to, and all of the current visiting delegations are kind of housed in this similar area, so you wouldn't be out of place to be over there.
I do think that would be a very elegant solution. If you're willing to, of course.
Yes, I don't mind. I definitely can head over there. I would just need a more descriptive idea of what I'm looking for besides a Makabaki man.
I give her a detailed description of the person that I saw, but I can't really. Well, I do actually know what they look like.
Mm-hmm. You know what at least the three that you saw that were in there talking look like. I don't know if you know which one specifically you think is who did it, or if you think all of them did it. You're not really sure.
I'm going to give her a description of the three men that I saw, as best I can. Alright, so these three individuals, blah blah blah, such and such height, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
And then give me just a minute. I have to step away for just a sec. I'm sorry.
No,
You're fine.
okay. No worries. Do 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 do.
Who's hosting that these days?
I have no idea. I have never actually watched Jeopardy. It's just like my yeah, no, it's just like for some reason it's my mental stim or like mental elevator music.
Isn't it the like guy who went on that like crazy run
Ken Jennings?
Ken.
Yeah,
I think
Ken Jennings.
Sanderson's friend.
Yeah, I think
I think
it,
he's the one who's hosting.
Oh, good for him.
good for him. That's cool.
That was the entertaining stuff back before cable TV.
You know,
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
guess-
who wants to make a deal?
yeah. My family's just never been all that big on like TV and stuff. We never had cable growing up, and so we just never really watched TV, I guess.
Mm.
Except PBS Kids, and that's not where you're gonna find Jeopardy.
No.
Well, no.
All right. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for letting me take a pause. Okay.
You're good.
So, Vati then, and possibly Winnin, if she lets him come along, because he seems very, very excited to be involved in some drama, are going to go keep an eye on the Aegis contingent.
I think I would take Winnin with me, if only because at this point I'm like, it's almost better if I can keep an eye on him myself with everything going on.
Okay. And then the rest of you are then going to start looking into the disappearance itself.
Yes.
Plan. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
That's correct.
All right. So, Winnin looks very, very happy and is like, so do we need to bring weapons? Do you think I can get us some weapons if you want?
Why do you know where to get weapons?
I mean, my father made sure that I knew at least a basic understanding of how to use weaponry. I mean, we all kind of are supposed to know how to do that. So I know how to get some basic stuff.
You know, that's fair. I don't know why I was surprised by that, but again, I can't help but think of Winnin as being like 7. I know he's a teenager.
Yes.
I have it in my notes. But I keep thinking he's like 7.
I mean, maybe mentally, but
In vibes.
he's very enthusiastic.
Vibes.
He vibes is younger than that. So I mean, yeah, if you want, like, I can get a side sword. I can get some daggers. I can get. He's like listing off the stuff he has access to. You're like, you should not have access to sharp things.
No, not at all. I have a short sword.
Oh.
Would I think it'd be weird if we were to walk into like the Azish area
So,
armed?
how does Vati usually dress? Like, do you give off vibes of like a sea captain type of person? Or
I would think so. Like, she doesn't do the full dress kind of thing. She's much more practical, like, I have to do stuff on a ship. Like, she shows her standing through, like, her poise and stuff, not so much like, oh, I wear these really fancy dresses and things like that.
because generally, even in Vaden society, certain people will wear weapons openly just around. So it depends on how you present yourself. If you present as someone of like, I am someone of importance, therefore I am able to wear armor / swords and be that's expected of someone of my station, versus
Right.
I'm just like skulking around and probably shouldn't have a weapon right now. Like, but if you're going into an embassy and you are coming in as if I am part of like a Thalen delegation, or I am here on behalf of like you're coming in to present as if, that depends on how you intend to present yourself. So we'll have to see.
I was thinking we would go in and I was going to present us as, like, I am a Thalen merchant. I, am currently looking for work kind of things. Like, I've dealt with all these other people before. Here's my resume, my cover letter, 3 references.
So I mean, it's up to you. If you think you can persuade your way through and present to someone who would be carrying weaponry, it's plausible, but it depends on how you talk your way through. So
Okay. I think I'll have, like, I have my side sword. I'm going to say Winnin couldn't.
okay,
With the idea that he's supposed to be, like, beneath me. Like, he's just kind of like, she doesn't want to admit it. She's kind of like, he's not my ward, but
right,
for the sake of this whole idea, we'll say he is.
okay.
I've got a sword, but it's in my bag, covered up, because...
That's fair.
Oh, we can't have the dark eyes with the long, pointy, sharp things. It's going to be the short end of a long thing.
I don't.
Your culture, not your culture, but these bloody Vorins don't like it when dark eyes have swords. In Reshi, we don't care.
In the Reshi Isles, people don't wear clothes, so I don't think you have a lot of room to talk.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't know I was going out with my bullets hanging!
Look,
Like,
that's just
Vachi
what
is
I've
even
heard.
like, whoa, having been to the Reshi Isles. Excuse me?
That's just what I've been told.
Oh, it's funny, I haven't been told that, and I've lived there!
They definitely wear clothes.
Thank you, I've learned something new today.
I like
Be
that.
better.
I like the idea that Winnin has like a little notebook and he's also like,
Yeah, it's like
Reshi
taking
wears clothes.
Question mark?
I like the idea that I've been walking around the restaurant my whole life with a nice rapier on a belt and
Nothing else.
fuck all else.
It's just the belt.
Just a belt. That's it. And some
Can
boots,
show
maybe.
off 2
Is that it?
swords at the same time.
That's not an image I wanted to think of.
Well, unfortunately, you brought the
I
topic up.
understand. It was my mistake. I'm very sorry.
I'm very sorry, Lady Isha,
Winnin's
but
making sketches
I do
now.
have to agree with
Orin.
Ulrin. I don't know if I ever got your name.
It's been said about
He's
you.
Ulrin. I will not be carrying a weapon, so
Well, hopefully
that.
we won't need one just to investigate some things. Do
No.
you think I need a weapon? I might. So Perrin actually will go get, because Perrin, as an ardent, can do whatever she likes. They like, I
Hell
don't even know
yeah,
if they call them
Perrin.
she anymore, but they can go do as they wish. So they might actually
Very
bring a
cool for
weapon.
her.
Yes.
Or,
Uh,
I
Very
won't.
cool.
I'm not good at them.
So,
she actually has a staff. She has a big
bow
staff that
staff.
she will bring with her.
Nice.
Just in case. It's not terribly great at it, but she'll have it just in case.
It's better than nothing.
Yes.
Who's going to question an ardent with a big stick?
Right?
Exactly.
I mean, that's
Somebody
the plan.
bloody stupid. Don't tempt them.
Parchment with a big stick.
Parchment with a stick on fire. That's what's going on there. All right. So, she will take you down to. She'll let Vati head out to give you directions to where the diplomatic headquarters are. With a note, at least from them, saying that if you want one, she can give you a note or documents saying that you have checked in, or some kind of something to that effect. That like, yes, you've been welcomed to the city, and you're checking into the diplomatic headquarters now. But then she will take the rest of you down to where the nascent radiants were, the refugees were being housed, are being housed. There are two still there, and then the one room where the person who is missing was staying. Kind of small little chambers, kind of like trying to think of the word. Think like a like very very bare minimum, like a convent or monastery type rooms would be very simple,
Minimalist.
plain, minimalist rooms, because these were, they weren't meant to be permanent. They were just kind of setting them up for them to stay in until they could find a place for them to stay in the city, or help them find their own place to be. But then, of course, it kind of got dragged out because they didn't want to leave. They were so afraid. They just felt safer here. So there's just tiny little rooms that they were tucked into. But there are two gentlemen down there now that you are brought to. One that is another Vaden who is from the area, and one that is actually Unkalaki. So there's a kind of larger
Okay.
redheaded guy and a younger, kind of dark-haired, another dark-eyed Vaden staying down there currently, and then the empty room now where the lady was that had stayed here.
Okay. I will admit to not being the best at investigations, or rather, not being all that experienced. Should we try talking to them again, or do you think they know? Perrin, you
I
said
think.
that they already told you what they know of where the other one went.
Well, do we know if they're still in the building? Are there guards outside? I assume there's guards outside.
But yes, we do have a few guards that watch.
I'd like to go speak to them, see if she came out of the building.
Oh,
Yes.
of course.
If they saw her leave, because then we'll know whether to search in the city or just here in the Devotary.
Okay. So she will lead you outside then to, there's kind of like a formal garden outside that leads out to, so inside the courtyard there's like a formal garden that leads out to the city proper from there. And there's a few guards, like two guards at the gate of the garden that leads out. And there's probably more. She says, like on the other side, there's like a entrance into the building on the other side as well, that there should be guards at also. So you can check with either side. Then kind of you can get an idea of the timing of what she knows, as far as she can tell. She left sometime that morning. And you can check in with the guards to see if they saw her leave.
I'm going to approach the guards, and I'm going to very exaggeratedly, like, bow and, please, pardon me, Lord Guard.
They're gonna look very surprised because they're not light-eyed guys either. They're just,
No.
dark-eyed dudes.
I'm sure they're not.
They're just like very yeah.
Please, might I bother you? We are on the lookout for someone who was in the custody of the devotary that appears to have left the premises early today. Could you help us? And I give them a description of the woman who disappeared. Have you seen this woman?
Does not sound familiar. He kind of looks at the other guard. It's like, did you see? He's like, no, I didn't see anybody leave that looked like that this morning. There was a few ardents that came in and out, but that was it.
Okay. Ed, you said there was another.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah,
That's
there's
fine.
another entrance as well.
Okay, so pardon me, and I scamper off, and I go to the other guards.
He's not from here.
Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah.
They're
Sorry.
deferential to you. It's like it's no problem, right, lady? Any questions? Any other questions you have? We'll be here.
All right. Thank you. I'll follow Allard.
No, Junior.
So, yeah. So the guards on the other side are there too.
Yeah, so I check in with the other guards very much. Oh, my lord. Oh, Bright Lord. God Lord.
You don't have to. Why are you calling me that?
Look,
He's not from around here.
and I kind of like look over my shoulder. Look, I'm not from around here. I don't deal with all this Bright Lord nonsense. I'm just trying to, not get in too much trouble.
Okay.
Look, we're looking for somebody, for some woman who, and same thing. I give them the description. Has she come out of the building?
No, I mean, and then one of the guards will say, "Well, I've seen her around, but she didn't. We didn't see her this morning."
Okay, so
I mean, there were people coming in and out, but not. I didn't see her.
wait. Did the other gods say that the Aces should come in?
No, there were other Ardents.
Ardents. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, then I'm going to try to search around the building. Look at my abilities to see if I have anything that would help out with that.
Yeah, I don't
Aside
think
from,
I
like,
have
just, like,
anything either.
survival stuff.
Well, survival or deduction, you could do.
Deduction.
Whatever you do, I will aid you in that. I will spend a focus to aid you.
Okay.
So you can
I
have
actually do
advantage.
not have dice out here because I'm a dingus. I will do survival or deduction. It will not change the roll for me at all.
Or actually, perception or deduction, either one of those.
Perception. Let me check.
You can roll on there.
That's fair.
And then remember to spend the focus for the aid.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do deduction. Is that a nat 20?
That is.
Ah,
No,
Nice.
nice.
I actually can't tell. Because there's...
Yeah, that would be a consequence.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's a nat 20 plus 5, so 25.
Wow. Okay. So
You get an opportunity.
yes.
And I get opportunity.
Yeah.
Can I
So
put that somewhere?
No, I think it happens with.
Okay.
gonna be a couple things. Scorch is gonna make a comment while you're not around other people because he's realized now that if he comments while you're around other people, it does weird things.
You freak out.
Yeah,
The
It's
people
like,
freaked out.
It
Yeah.
didn't go well. People freaked out. This was bad.
He freaked out.
Yeah, he freaked out. People freaked out. Just everybody freaked out. Let's not do that. But as you're looking around the grounds, you notice in the garden section that there are footprints that lead to like a section of the garden wall where there's like vines and stuff that climb up over the wall. And he points out that Scorch will pipe up and say, we should look into like what kind of things other people like you can like us, like me, like you, whatever we're gonna call ourselves. We can look at what other people can do, cause
That's a very good point now that you bring it up.
but it looks like
I mean,
they didn't see her, but that doesn't mean she wasn't here.
that's fair, but... Wait, I can do things? Wait, I can.
Yeah, we can do stuff. I mean, wait, you can't do it yet because you haven't said anything. You haven't promised anything. Whatever. We got to talk about that later. But the point is, we can do stuff, and there's things that they can do that they might be able to do, and that we can't. So they didn't see her, so maybe she can do that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Put the
That's
pieces
a
together,
very
man.
good
We
point.
gotta put the pieces together. So we have this piece that she walked this way, yeah,
All right.
and they should have been able to see her from where they are, but they didn't see her. So that means things, right?
Maybe. Could be she's just sneaky.
Well, some people
Let's
can be
ha-
like that.
let's have a look at the other side of here.
Oh, the other
So
side.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother climbing over if I could just walk out and around. I'm not sneaking. In fact, I'm trying not to draw attention to myself. So
Right. So
I
yeah,
will help with the cover because I'm also going along, even if I'm not talking to Scorch. Yay.
Hmm. I try at least to like look as though I'm muttering to myself, like I'm just kind of thinking out loud,
Mhm.
looking down at the ground, just kind of like, mumbling a little bit.
Yeah, I'll help cover it for you by like pretending like I'm listening. Maybe I am listening, but only to like half the conversation.
I feel like you'd be able to hear Scorch. If he's talking out loud.
if he wants,
I just
if he
don't
wants
remember.
to, he can. I
Yeah.
believe they can choose who can and cannot hear and see them. So
Okay.
That's fair.
some of them can and some of them can't. Some of them are just
Yeah.
if they're out, they're out, and if not, then they're not. Then, but some of them can pick and choose.
All right. Well, bless you, puppy.
Oh,
So I go to the other side, and I'm looking at the other side, trying to see if I could find any clues.
right. So go ahead and do another perception roll.
And if I
Perception,
can,
deduction, or survival? Just specifically perception?
Either perception or deduction.
Okay.
can I use rousing presence to give you the determined condition? Because that would allow me, or sorry, not rousing presence. I forgot. I'm a leader. Decisive command. It would be one focus, but you can add a D4 to your roll if you would like.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Ooh.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I rolled terribly. So that's only an 8.
Okay.
Oh.
So on this side of the wall, obviously it's not a garden anymore. It's more, packed earth and stone. Well, actually, not even packed earth. Creme and stone
Sorry.
out here. As opposed to the rock bud squishier creme stuff on the garden side where you could see footprints. So this side's a lot harder to tell which way she may have gone after she got to this side, or what exactly she was doing, or why she climbed over the wall at all, because it's not like she needed to sneak out, right? She could have just left instead of climbing the wall to get out and do what she was doing. So on this side, it's you kind of lose the trail.
Hmm. What to do? Then, what do we know about her?
She's been scared and probably wouldn't leave unless she had a good reason to.
Hmm. I've hit a dead end here. Coach, do you have any ideas?
Well, So, what kind of reasons would make somebody who was that scared want to come out of where they were safe?
The only thing I can think of is that it's no longer safe.
But the other two stayed.
That's fair, but I don't know if we've all got Spren talking to us. We all have kind of a independent sort of what do you call it? Counselor.
Oh,
I
that's
suppose
fair.
it's possible. Her spren could have said something to make her want to leave.
Maybe. I mean, so there might be that. Maybe sometimes her spren knew something the other ones didn't, or maybe there was someone she needed to talk to, someone else she wanted to get in touch
Mhm.
with.
We don't
That's
know
fair.
if she was from here. I mean, yes, she's a Lethe, but if maybe she lives locally and has family or friends in the area and was trying to warn them. I don't know, or let them know what happened. I think I'd be concerned about that.
Right? Maybe that. Maybe she wanted to send a message home.
Mm-hmm. I think it's worth checking the Spanreed hub. It would be a place to start at least.
All right. So you have a lead, possibly where you want to go next. Let me know if that's definitely where you're going, or if you're going to go further, do anything else while you're at the devotery. We're going to skip over to Vati. So, Vati is heading to the diplomatic headquarters where the Aegis are staying.
Yes.
So, how are you presenting you yourself and Winnan at the doors of this location?
I am going to present us as exactly what I am. I am a fleet merchant leader, head, whatever I'm called. Um, and I am just here looking for any potential contracts or anything. Um, Also, with all the suspicion going on, I'm kind of like maybe keeping an eye out for any like tales of like, oh, another Thalen person came, and still kind of like, yeah, I'm looking for this Makabaki man that Alrin told me about, but also, weird note.
Right. Okay. So, they welcome you in. They are used to multiple kinds of different visitors. They kind of give you a like your little visitors pass. They have like a little thing they tie on your arm or whatever for you and went in to just denote that you're not like staying here, right? Like you're visiting
Mhm.
um, the area, um, and let you know where the different like there's common areas versus the quarters where people are staying, so you can kind
Mhm.
of meander through the common areas as much as you like. They let you know where those are. They give you an idea of who's staying here. So they have the Aegis delegation, but there's also people from Carbranth and that whole group that are staying here as well. So there should be people from all of those that are kind of milling around. And you are welcome to talk to whomever you wish. So the common area in here, this is another. It actually used to be a devotery, but they kind of converted it for use for this. So it's got like a section that's like all rooms to stay in, but then there's like a big central kind of garden area that's open to the outside, but it's in the middle, so like a patio garden section surrounded by building in the middle section that a lot of people hang out in, and then there's like a more covered area where people can have separate tables and have more private conversations because diplomats do that kind of thing. So you can feel free to meander around any of those sections. But any of the private areas that are like the places where people are sleeping in their actual personal quarters, those have guards at the ends of the hallways before you get into them, so you can't just go in.
So, out of everybody that's just kind of in this area, no one necessarily is really like sticking out to me, right?
There are a few of the Makabaki people that you think are part of the Aegis delegation, and there are some Thalen people, but you're not sure. Like most of them are the people you saw at the party, as opposed to the ones you didn't see at the party. So there's like
Okay.
people that you recognize from that big party that are around. Not necessarily that you were introduced to, but people that you remember seeing. And at least one of the Makibaki people is one of the people that Alrin described to you.
Okay. I think I wouldn't directly head straight towards that person. I think I would kind of be like, wind my way around the room, kind of say hi to like the Thalen people if I recognize any of them, and then like sort of work my way there. It's not like I'm gonna beeline it straight towards them.
Right.
But is he talking? Is this Makabaki guy talking to anybody else, or is he kind of off on his own?
He is. He's probably off on his own, having like he's just got a glass of something that he's kind of sitting off by himself, having
Okay.
a drink.
I think I would try to position Winnin, like, as I'm working my way through the room kind of thing, like, position Winnin to not be too far behind me, but like, hey, stay a little behind me. I'm gonna kind of, like, I'm gonna tell Winnin, like, hey, we're gonna try and make a contract happen. So just kind of stay behind me while you can kind of observe this sort of thing.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna take a lot of notes. He's got his notebook out, ready.
Yep, take all the notes. If you hear anything weird,
Okay.
make sure you write that down.
Oh, right.
This is
Weird.
because we're also getting some stuff for Alrin.
Okay. Oh, so weird, like about the stuff, the weird drama stuff. We were okay. Sure.
Yes,
All
any
right.
weird drama stuff, we'll get that for Alrin, but primarily we're going to try and make a contract with someone.
Okay. He's got like a new page ready.
Yeah. And I'm gonna walk up to the Makibaki man and I don't believe I've ever had dealings with you before. Are you new to the area?
So he'll take a moment to kind of look over you very carefully. Like he's you kind of get the feeling that he doesn't miss anything when he looks at things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he can pick up every little detail possible when he's scanning something. Like he just catches all of it.
Yeah.
So he takes like a good uncomfortable amount of seconds to look over you and Winnin, like he's looking over the both of you before he answers. He says, I did not meet you, but we did. You were at the High Prince's affair, yes?
Yes. Me and my ward Winnin were. I am a leader of a Thalen merchant fleet, and just trying to establish some new contacts through the gala and being here.
So, I would be happy to make your acquaintance, but I really am not. I would not be useful to you. I don't have anything to sell.
Well, I can deal in all sorts of things. It doesn't have to be necessarily mercantile.
What other sorts of things? He looks very kind of almost amused by that statement. Like he's like, sure. What other things are you offering here?
Information, connections, uh, that sort of thing.
He takes a long drink from his glass and he's kind of looking past you for a minute while he's
Mhm.
thinking about these things. Um, and he's how would he do this? Um, it has been my experience that merchants value profit over um, I'm trying to think of the right word, over like the ideal of so I would be seeking information for a purpose, yes. Hypothetically, if we were to enter
Correct.
into a contract. And your goal in the contract would be profit, not the actual benefit that this information would bring forth. Which, in my experience, is kind of a conflict of interest. Personally, I think people should pursue information and pursue their ideals for the sake of that information and their ideals, not for the sake of profit.
While you aren't wrong, a merchant does value profit over anything. But, as someone with a ward, such as my dear Winnin here, I find knowledge to be very important. And if I do want to pass my fleet on to Winnin, when I feel he has gathered enough knowledge to handle the world and my fleet, I feel like the dealings of information would be very educational for him.
What about for you, though? So you are seeking to. So he's kind of caught on to this now that you're going to be passing that on.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is your goal then after you have divested yourself of this fleet, of this mercantile pursuit? What are you going to be doing afterward?
I have not thought much about the specifics, but as any good Thalen merchant, I follow where the passions take me. I doubt I'd settle down and be a homemaker, but maybe I keep one ship for myself and continue to travel and, I don't know, work as not a merchant, but just a warrior or something of the sort.
Because if you are the sort that would rather seek information for a higher goal and would like to make that your pursuit, that I could see being useful, being being of more profit for me. And he kind of makes a you know sly smile now, bringing it back to that point
Yeah.
for himself. So yes, if you wish assistance in both passing this less this lower ideal mercantile pursuit off onto this young gentleman and finding a higher pursuit for yourself, I can see being very willing to enter into an agreement with you. Because I do know
Well,
that as a Thalen, you would have a good many contacts and a good amount of information that I think I could use. And
well,
keep
my
you very
services.
interested, moving around a lot. It'd be a good job for you.
Well, my services are available if you would care to. I'm definitely willing to pursue higher purposes.
So we should talk more. But perhaps not here. And he's kind of just like, keeping an eye. He's been keeping an eye on everybody else in the room while you're talking. That's why he keeps looking past you.
Right.
So if you would like, we can meet up at another time and another place without your ward, preferably. And we can talk more.
Okay. And how shall I get in touch with you about this meeting?
You can leave a message for me here. And forgive me, I did not give you my name. I am Uznik.
Uznik. I don't believe I gave you my name either. Vati. A pleasure.
Pleased to meet you.
And this is my ward winning, though
Yes.
will not be present
Yes, well,
for any
you're going
future
to be
meetings.
training him in your old ways,
Yes.
which is good. I mean, the young man must get his start somehow. But we will have other things to discuss.
Well, I look forward to discussing those with you. And I will give like a slight nod and kind of gather Winnin up and head off.
All right. So, yes, so that's Uznik, one of the Azish contingent there. In the meantime, while you are within, we're gonna hop back to S'more really quickly because I'm trying to get some paths to converge here, and I kind of jumped the gun in getting them away from the span read hub too fast because that's where the others are heading. But I have thoughts. So, the group down in the lower city at the little dive bar. We gotta come up with a name for their dive bar at some point. But they have a plot in mind, and they also have been noticing some odd details about Denekes's activity lately. They don't know what's up with her. They're all jealous that she apparently is in with this Caranthian contingent that isn't talking to the rest of them. So they are heading back up to the upper city to kind of follow her around a little bit and see what's going on. So basically, they are going to use Samar as their spy to watch Tenna because it is easier for Samar to go unnoticed in following somebody around than the rest of them, right?
Oh boy, they're sure gonna love getting frustrated by me.
Now, they're also going to be trying to follow Denna around somewhat, but they're not going to be doing it as closely as they're hoping Smar can do. So they're going to try and set Smar to follow
We've got a
Denekes
chain
around.
of people standing behind bushes.
Right.
Nice.
Basically, it's going to be they're like going to try and take places around the upper city that they think Den is going to, but Samar's going to be the one who's actually like on the street, walking behind her as they go. That's their plan. Now, granted, they're all like half drunk and kind of, you know, they're in this position for a reason, right? They're not the
Their stupid feeds each other.
exactly. So they're all just kind of like, this is a great plan. I love this. This is perfect, right? And then this is gonna totally work. And they're all hyped up about this goofy plan that they have because they just want to get back at Denna for reasons. Because who knows?
I like to think that now that we've hit level 3, that Samara has gained her first point in intelligence. She's just like, wow, these people are idiots.
So they're all kind of like, there's various of them kind of hidden either in like storefronts or behind the weird trees that they have on this planet or whatever, along the road that Den has been taking between the Spanreed hub and her home, trying to keep an eye on what she's up to and who she's talking to and what's going on, so that at some point they can either pop out and surprise her or make her drop things or just generally make her look stupid is the plan, is what they want to do. But they have Samar kind of, actually tailing.
How devious.
I know. They're not, they're just being silly. They're not trying to be vicious or anything. They're just goofy. So, Samar's just doing her thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. In the meantime, the other group is heading toward the Spanreed hub. I want to see, give me, if Alrin and Isha could both do perception rolls and tell me how, if they spot any of these loons hiding on the road there.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially probably your sister and
yeah. Let's see. I am not good at perception.
Isaac's currently outside with our dog still, so he'll be back.
Yep.
Well, I will roll, maybe. If I can figure out how to get it to roll on Demiplane, because I didn't get my that's okay. I think I may have figured it out, possibly. I'll just do the normal roll. Sure. Okay, that's a 9.
Oh no.
I didn't
I
roll
texted
great.
him to see if he'll roll, and I'll tell you what he got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how
Isha
you
has no
figured
idea.
it out.
Juria sees you coming. She's like hiding really well, and it's like, oh, what's my sister?
Apparently.
Just waiting on him.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm enjoying walking around, I guess. City's nice.
Yeah.
Weather's good.
Nice day. Nice weather.
It's not a high storm.
Not a high storm yet. Haven't had one of those. We do have to have one of those hit at some point.
I already say I can't wait for the first high storm day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it where you're all gonna get stuck in the same spot together. That's my goal.
That would
Do
be
it when we're on a
great.
boat. On a boat.
On a
boat.
No. I do not.
On a boat sounds
ever-
dangerous.
Yes, that's just. Ugh.
That's one of the things when I've been thinking about Cosmere games and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm playing a sailor with a fleet of boats.
It's not gonna go well for you.
This is not gonna go great.
I imagine they have some kind of way to keep them safe because they have an awful lot of them. So,
I think Isn't it just like most people just like, yeah, if we know a high storm's coming, we either A, just don't go out, or B, if you're out, you just try to find cover somewhere?
Yeah. Just
Well,
down
the big
hatches
thing
like
is
mad.
that they don't do deep water sailing. They like hop along the coast.
Yeah.
So that they're always in range of can probably get to like anchor at the very least.
Yeah.
I think by Wind and Truth they have some pretty impressive tech on the ships to assist with that as well.
That
gets
is
brought
true.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of advanced fabrials pumping water out, keeping it balanced. I think that came up in the Dawn.
Dawn Shard,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Dawn Shard.
Oh,
that's it.
right.
I kept thinking
Yeah.
Dawn Chant, and I'm like, no, that's a different thing in this book.
Different thing.
That's a different
Yeah,
word.
It
Get that
exists,
in your
but
head.
it's not the same thing. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but Dawn Shard was also like, this is cutting edge technology, and
Yeah.
and it's I think between Oathbringer and Rhythm of War.
Yes.
So I would assume that
Yeah,
Buffy probably doesn't have it. But like,
No.
you know.
But I mean,
They're
even
working on
in
it.
Age of Sail, there were ships that managed to survive hurricanes. You just
Yeah.
have to know what you're doing. It's just a lot. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you either know how to tie it down in port proper, or you just
You lose
I
your
say,
shit.
yeah.
I would know what I'm doing. And by that, I mean, oh, hey, a high storm's coming? We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Sucker
We're
down.
gonna stay right here.
Yeah, we're staying right here.
But then also, high storms aren't super long. Like, it's just a couple of hours and then it passes over, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the storm wall's the part that's gonna flip
Yeah,
your
it's the
ship
initial
over.
bang.
Yeah.
And if you're facing the right way in a ship, apparently you can manage okay.
Yeah, definitely.
As opposed to hurricanes that just kind of sit on top of you for a long time.
Also, the
Yeah.
storm wall over the ocean is probably going to be throwing less boulders at you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That too. It's
yeah.
just a lot of water and fish.
You just get a whale thrown at you.
Damn.
You know.
Crab
That's
shit
how.
things.
That's
Oh yeah, those big
Roshar,
giant
home
great
of
shell jobbies
Sharknado.
in the water. Oh my goodness.
Well, the thing is, I also don't think a high storm would, like, stir up the water that much. Because it's... I mean, it would do some, but, like, once you get down about 20, 30 feet underwater, it's pretty chill, even if the surface is choppy. And
Yeah.
so, like, you get down a ways and it's whatever.
Yeah. So it wouldn't be, I don't think it would be as terrible as it is on land.
Yeah.
Alright. Isaac has returned.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No
well,
worries.
yeah.
Perception.
You gotta take care of the puppers.
You're rolling perception.
14.
Okay.
Thank goodness someone did decently. I didn't get above a 10.
So you might not spot all of them, but as you and Isha are heading back to the Spanreed hub, you do notice that there are one or two drunken, light-eyed people hiding around on the road on the way, kind of giggling and looking like idiots. You're not quite sure what they're up to, but they're very clearly not hiding very well, and watching for someone. Not you guys, but they're watching for someone, and kind of being terrible about it.
Aisha. Aisha.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is this? What is this?
Oh.
I like grab
And you recognize,
Aisha's
you
head
should
and just,
definitely recognize
like,
some of them.
just grab your head and point you directly towards them because you're like looking over them.
Yeah, looking at it exactly the wrong way. Oh.
Especially if he manages to spot your sister. Like, you would notice that one of them is your sister.
Well, would he?
I mean, he might not know one of them is your sister, but if you see your well, that's true. If you would know your sister specifically.
Yeah, it's like, that's up to you.
Because she might be better at it than the rest of them are.
Mm-hmm.
Not at a 14, probably. He would see some of them, but not her.
Okay. But this is also something I'm familiar with. The presence of one in this group is
He's what?
a herald of the presence of all of them.
Yes.
They travel in packs.
Like, oh, it's that group.
Oh, yes. Those are some of my sister's friends, which means she's probably around here somewhere as well. Keep an eye out for someone who looks like me, I suppose. Like me, but more. She keeps her hair shorter. And she's a little bit shorter than I am. I will not point out to any of them that I see them, because I don't think they care. But I'm definitely like keeping an eye on them to try and figure out what are they doing. Are they just being dumb, or are they engaging in a scheme?
So, from what it looks like I said, they're kind of looks like they're watching for someone, and they're kind of giggling, and they're just kind of looking very goofy.
Okay.
And you guys are getting closer to the Spanreed hub as Denna's getting there. So you're kind of converging
Oh,
on that area, which means Samar is also, assuming Samar is staying close to Denna. I don't know if that you intend to do as they told you or not.
Oh yeah, I mean, she will do as told.
Okay.
I do as the crystal commands.
Awesome. So I guess me and Denna get there at the same time, which is great.
Yeah.
Great.
And Denna's not paying attention to you. She is talking to someone who is with her, and she is looking at this journal that she has, and they're very deep in conversation.
Okay, Ulrin, you see that woman over there? Her name is Denna Kess. She is awful. And, also currently courting my brother. If you have any chance to do something to sabotage that relationship, you should do it. She's petty and not good enough for him, and I really, really do not want her as a sister-in-law. This is entirely not related to anything else that we're doing. But I am trying to recruit people to break them up because almighty, she's awful.
Okay.
And I guess we need to like go in and ask if somebody's coming to send a letter, and so I'll just like as we're walking past, I know she's not paying attention to me, but I'll just like smile sweetly and wish her harm with my eyes as we walk inside.
So just as you're heading past is when your sister, because your sister knows you're there.
Yeah,
she's noticed. You don't see her, but she's seen you, and she's going to take advantage of the fact that you were there, and distracting Denna and all of this converging all at once to pop out of wherever she's hiding and dump a bucket of creme onto Dennikess. And then laugh maniacally and go running off down the road.
Oh
no! Because she can. Probably trying to grab you in the process. Like, she's trying to make it look like you were part of this plot to do this to her.
Oh,
so she's gonna be like, right? Say something like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, we got you," and then grab hold of your arm and run off down the street with you.
Julia, what are we doing?
We're getting away. That's what we're doing. Come on, let's go.
Okay. I will. We're running, I guess.
So
Oh,
I
no.
kind of watched this whole thing happen, and then I keep going to this fan reading.
Good. I'm glad someone is. I am being moved.
absconded with.
I have been implicated. I must flee.
So Denna, of course, is
I
kind
saw
of
them
like
on the way there.
frozen in the middle of the road, just not just like shaking a bit with like. The person she's with isn't quite sure what to do with this because like the person she's with is like this, adult person who is was trying to get business done and is like now all of a sudden like and now we're in the middle of a prank from high school. Like what just happened?
I quickly think, and I kind of grin evilly to myself. And I reach in my bag and I try to pull out like a cloth or something, and I run up to her and I go, "Oh, Bright Lady, I'm so terribly sorry. I saw that happen. Is there anything I can do for you?" And I like kneel down and proffer the cloth up to her.
I can't even give me that. And she like grabs the cloth from you and starts trying to get the crumb off of her and off of the book because it's got onto the notebook that she has, and she's trying to clean off everything, and like she's almost crying because she's just so disgusting.
I reach out and I go, "Oh, please let me take care of that." And I try to take the book from her, not like.
No, like the person next to her, both of them at the same time are like, no, like they will not let you touch it. Almost to the point of like smacking your hands to keep you off of this book. And then Dennis is like, no, please, really, thank you for the cloth, and I appreciate your assistance. Like she's trying to keep it together. Like she's trying really hard not to just break down in tears right now. And she's trying to wipe all this off of herself and her beautiful like gown that she has on, and like because she always is dressed like spectacularly. And
Right,
she's
lady,
gonna.
is there anything I can do for you? I'm so terribly sorry. I saw them, but I did not think that they were going to come up with such brazen assault or something.
It's just, I don't understand why they hate me so much. Like she's just like such a mess right now. Do you know who they were? Like, did you see? I couldn't even see who it was. It was just so fast. And she's like kind of trying to find a spot to sit down at. Like, she's just, and the person with her just has no idea how to handle this. She's just like, I don't speak teenage messed up girl. Like, what is happening?
Isha, what's your house name?
Velat.
I couldn't say. It looked like there was a bunch of drunkards, and I swear one of them looked like the boy from Valat. But I don't know. I work for the Mistress
What?
Isha.
So she'll look up and she's like, wait, I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry. I must have spoke out of turn. You must forgive me. Sorry, seeing you in such distress has distressed me.
So the person that's with her is one of the Carpathian people, right? Not the physician themselves, but like one of the nurses or something that was with them, and they're looking like, wait, look, we have a thing, and Dennis like, no, I'm sorry, this needs to be dealt with right now. And they're gonna like toss the cloth back at you. It's all gross now, but like toss the cloth back at you and like shove the notebook at the person, and she's like marching in the direction of the Velat household. Like, they are not taking this. They're like, excuse me a moment. I have to go talk to someone. They're gonna head off right now.
Of course, my lady. I do wish you the best. I'm like, you're bound, of course, and I turn around and go back to what I was doing.
Meanwhile, the person with the book is like still trying to clean it. It's like, I don't believe it, whatever. And they're going to go into this band read up because it's what they came here to do, and they have a job, so they're doing that. the rest of the group is actually heading after, like running after Juria and Isha. They're gonna go meet up at their place, like, or somewhere down the street, like in a riot of giggles, because they thought this was the funniest thing in creation.
Definitely. Yep. Very funny.
Scorch,
Yeah.
do you think you can get back to the Lady Isha and let her know what I said?
Uh-oh.
And to clarify that she wasn't there.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I think I had to spend focus to direct him to do
send
something
him,
like that.
send him to do something. Okay. Can do that.
What do you want to call that? Covert scouting?
Sure. Yeah, that counts. I will let you. I will be all kinds of fine, having all kinds of leeway with whatever the Spren are up to, because they are fun and I like
I have a
crazy
question.
stuff. Yes.
With them being relatively near me, since I was doing a good job of stalking this woman, would I see Scorch as a singer?
Do they see them automatically? I don't know that you see them automatically.
Well, that's where I've tried looking into it a little bit, because that's where the Horn Eaters get their ability to see spread, even if they're hiding. Comes from their singer heritage.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And singers see spread slightly differently. They see more of their bodies or different parts.
I thought it was from them swimming in that pool that they have.
Nope, it's the singer heritage.
It is the singer
they also have the pools, but
it's all the interracial, interspecies breeding they do.
Okay. If that is the case, because I was misunderstanding why the Horn Eaters have their thing, probably then you would either hear or see something going on with him. Yes, because you are definitely close enough. You were right there, watching all of this go down. So yes, you see, and I'm not sure how you would see them. I don't know if you see it as it appears in the physical realm, or if you would see it more like what it looks like in the cognitive realm.
Yeah, that is a weird.
Because I think the Horn Eaters see them more as more like what they look like in the cognitive realm when they show up.
Yeah. Generally,
I think they do that for the regular spread. I don't know if they do that for the radiant spread though.
I don't think they do for radiant spread.
Yeah, the singers still see light spread as light spread. They don't see them as reachers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I think radiant spread appear as the radiant spread chooses to appear. They just don't get to be invisible.
Okay. So you then hear him talking, and you hear Scorch answering, and you see this branching scorch marks down the road as Scorch heads off toward Isha to tell them the news.
That's weird. Would I have ever seen my mother talking with her spread, potentially?
Probably. I would imagine so.
I assume it was a different type of spread. Or was it also an ash spread? Which would be really interesting and weird.
That would be interesting.
But I'm not against it.
Although I'd imagine, I don't know, your mother sounds more like they were probably had a
light spread?
Light spread, yeah.
Okay.
So Scorch shows up, or anyway, Isha starts hearing a voice of Scorch in her head.
Juria, slow down, please. I need to catch my breath. I don't think she's chasing us, so just give me a moment. I'm going to try to get a moment to just like listen to her or to Scorch, and because at the very least I know I'm not just hearing voices. I know where this voice comes from.
So yeah, Joria will pull over kind of in like a little alcove between buildings, and most of the others will eventually kind of gather over there, and they're all like chattering about how awesome that was and how hilarious it was, and they're all just obviously very either have smoked something or drunk enough that this is the funniest thing ever.
From my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Scorch will let you know, hey, so Alrin fixed it that they think it was your brother and not you.
Oh. Oh, I knew he was a good choice. I knew it was a good choice to take him with me. Excellent. What did Dana do? Is she?
Denna's really mad.
She was not happy. Yeah.
Really mad.
Yes, she would have been. Mm. Oh, I wish I could have seen the look on her face. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to.
Yes,
No.
go back to Owen.
Okay.
I'll come and meet you as soon as I can.
Was it really that funny? This fun? They seemed to
No.
think it was okay.
They're
I
drunk.
thought it was just
All
me.
of them.
Though it wasn't. Okay.
No, they're all
Thank you.
drunk.
Good to know.
You're
I'll be
welcome.
back, or he'll be back. Whatever. We'll see you later. Okay.
Bye.
So yeah, they will head back to
Yeah.
Orin.
Also, I am still gonna wait for a bit because I want to make sure Dana gets out of there. I do not want to be implicated.
All
I
right.
just walk up to this fan, read hub, walk past people.
What was okay? I just my brain is skipping things now. Where is Vati headed next?
Vaki was going to head back to the Devotery
Oh, okay.
to share the information she got, having no idea what else is happening.
Okay. I just was making sure you weren't also headed this direction. I mean, we can have you pass through here if you want to be in on all the insanity, but you don't have to. We can just have you.
No, I'm okay. I
head
got
up
my
there.
own insanity.
Okay. All right. So everybody is now kind of back. Well, everybody, Isha's hanging out with the crazy drunkards, but the other two of you are over at the Spanreed hub. Alrin, what are you up to?
I was walking back up to the fan read hub.
Oh, so you come in.
So I guess at this point I'm like waiting on Isha to show back up.
She will take a few minutes, but she will show back up once she's sure Denna's not on the street anymore. But yeah, we can have you. Although Joria is probably trying to get you to come with her to the bar. Now that you've joined them,
No.
or Isha's trying to get Isha to come to the bar. I don't know. Just like, come on, we're gonna go celebrate. That was awesome.
I'm busy.
Busy? What are you busy doing? What? What are you doing?
I'm searching for a missing person.
Who's the guy? Anyway.
This is Ulrin. He's been. I recruited him. He is helping with a lot of things, but particularly sabotaging Denna and I forgot his name, our brother's relationship, because
Oh well, I mean, hey, that's great.
Exactly.
Anything you can do for that.
Exactly. See, he's wonderful. He's been very helpful, and he's also helping to investigate this. We're looking for a missing person. Yes.
Okay, but like, there's people that do that. Now, why are you doing that? Like, you should just bring it. Look, you can bring Alrin. We can all go down and have a drink and have a celebration because you did the thing to dinner that you needed to do, and like, you don't need to do all this crazy stuff.
But it's fun. It's fun.
No. We had nothing to do this. We weren't even here. I just happened to see your terrible prank that your
good
brother.
Prank, thank you very much.
And see you run off, and I was kindly, gentlemanly, lowly, dark-eyed peasant who just did what they could to help.
Is he always like this?
Yes, he is. Usually he's worse.
Generally, yes.
Look, you don't have to talk like that to me, okay? Because I don't care about any of this nonsense at all. I am inviting you guys to come have a drink with us at this really great bar, and my
Actually,
treat. Like,
I,
you don't need to worry about all this, whatever you're doing
let us at
stuff.
least finish asking them if they've seen the person we're looking for, and then we can come drink with you, alright?
Fine, we'll be down the corner, okay? But don't take forever. I know this place takes forever.
We're not going to take forever. We're not sending any letters. It'll be fine. Just give us 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. We'll wait 10 minutes.
Thank
They
you.
you know how they are. They don't like to wait. So just
No,
hurry up.
I know. It's fine. Let us go. We'll be done soon. And I will just leave. Because otherwise we will take too long saying, we're not waiting. Yes, we are waiting. We're just going to get it done.
Okay, so you're heading into the Spanreed hub.
Yes.
Again, there is massive lines and very bored people at the desks. And lots of business going on. You can hear scribbling and there's little flashy lights back behind there where all the gems are going off for all the messages.
Mm-hmm.
So, how are you approaching this?
There should be somebody who's kind of like in charge of administration or something, like the director or whoever of the Spanreed Hub. So I would like to find her and ask just directly if she has, if she happens to know, like if they've seen this missing person.
Okay. So there is sort of an office, manager office set up in the back corner. The person back there looks frazzled, right? Like they have a million things they have to do. There are stacks of paper everywhere. They are writing
Yep.
so much paperwork. Like you have no idea how much paperwork this place takes to run. And of course, this is, they don't have computers or anything. So all of this has to be done by hand and she has to, you know, the level of sorting that is going on she has like a credenza thing in
Ooh.
there and like a Rolodex type, like multiple Rolodexes on her desk. She's like trying to sort through and like
This poor
put stuff.
woman.
Like this is not fun. At least
Yeah.
for her. There are some people for whom this may be fun. This is not fun.
This should be their job.
Not
This
her
is
job.
not her
Yes,
job.
they should be her job, but their job, it's not. She's stuck with this. So she
Yeah.
sees you approaching and she's kind of like takes a deep breath, puts down her pens for a second, gets up and like straightens her buttons and whatnot and says, "Hi, can I help you? Please tell me there isn't a problem."
No, actually, I'm actually looking for a missing person. There was a refugee from the Devotary of Insight who's gone missing, and we're not sure where she is exactly, but, well, you tend to know things here, so I thought this would be a good place to start looking. And I'll describe her: young Alethi woman, blue dress, dark-eyed. Has anyone like that come in this morning?
Uh, well, we had a lot of people this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you don't have a name? If I had a name, I
Did
could
we get a name from
find it.
Perrin?
So she should have got a name. Um. So yes, let me get a name for you.
Yeah.
the woman's name is Baines. Have you seen a Baines come through here?
Beans. Where are you getting that one from?
Oh, no, I'm just making stuff up.
Ridlana. I like that one.
Ridlana.
Ridlana.
Okay. Yes, her name is Lana.
Let me look. And she starts. This might take a minute.
Thank you. That's okay. We've got time. Thank you.
So she's like digging through stuff now, trying to look for things. But you're sure it would have been this morning?
It could have been some other time, but this morning would be the most likely, as she hasn't left the Devatar of Insight in a few days. She's been apparently very paranoid about leaving, so we're not entirely sure why she did leave this morning.
Okay. So, all right. So she's digging through the paperwork. It's going to take her a few minutes to find it because a lot to sort through. Not that her stuff isn't
Yeah.
sorted. It is. It's just a lot to go through.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and roll just the plot die for me, and we'll see
Oh, just the plot
how
die.
this goes.
Okie dokie. A complication.
Oh. So, she finds what is like the paperwork saying that they sent a message on behalf of Ridlana, right? So like you have to
Mhm.
they take they keep track of who they have sent messages for, right? Like cuz they charge for their services. So they have in the records that they sent a message for Ridlana that morning. They don't have the message itself anymore.
Okay.
Like she's digging through the copies of, because when you do the span read, you actually have your side
copies.
written thing,
Yeah.
and then what gets written back if there is anything in reply that they would keep filed. But they don't have that filed paperwork. They only have the fact that they sent a message and received a message, but they don't have either message
Yes.
in their files anymore.
Okay.
Now, it is sometimes the case that the person requests that the message not stay on file. They take it with them when they leave, which is allowed. Obviously, some people wish to preserve their privacy, so that may be the case. But so they were here. They just took it with them, or we have misplaced their message.
Yes. All right. Do you happen to know who it was that that facilitated that message? Which of your workers?
And they will point out the employee, so it's like back left corner desk or something. In
All right. Well,
army of people they have back here writing.
Yeah. All right. I'll go and speak to them. Thank you for your help.
Yes. Don't take too long. They're busy.
I'll make it quick.
All right.
And I'll go and talk to that employee.
So of course they are, their job is their hand. I don't understand how these people do this all day. They probably have like very cramped hands, but they're sitting back there writing away at whatever message they've been given to write, and then stand the pen up and are like trying to work their hand out as they're waiting on the reply to get sent back. And they're like, hi.
Hi, hello. I'm really sorry to bother you. I'm hoping to make this quick. We're looking for a young woman who actually went missing from the Devatary of Insight today, and we saw that she sent a message with you this morning. Her name was Ridlana. She's a young Alethi dark-eyed woman. Was wearing a blue dress. I was wondering if she happened to mention where she was going, or if you got any idea from the messages. We're just trying to track her down. One of the Ardents who's been taking care of her are quite worried.
I think I know who you mean. I think I'm not sure. It was a very vague message, so
all right.
It's kind of hard to remember. I do a lot of these all day, so it's
Of course.
Hard to bring back that exact thing. But I think I know who you mean because we don't get a lot of Dark Eyes sending their own messages anyway. We get a lot of them coming in sending messages for other people. This one was for herself. And
Yes.
It was to another hub. And I was surprised she got a message back that fast. Usually if you're sending it to another hub, you have to wait till they deliver it, and then like it takes a while for something to come back, but it's like somebody was expecting it.
Okay. All right.
And so she sent off the message, and it was just a question. It was something about like, is it safe yet?
Do you happen to remember the answer?
The answer I think was no, that it was not safe. And to wait was I think was the answer.
All right. Do you happen to know where this other hub that she was speaking with was?
Somewhere in it was in sorry, I'm blanking on the capital of Alethkar. It's in Alethkar.
Kholinar.
Kholinar. It was in Kholinar.
All right. Did she happen to say anything about where she might have been off to next? Or did you see anything?
She left really quickly. But I was stuck back here, so I can't really see much from as far as where she went after this. I think she was just heading back to, I don't know. She said, I guess I should head back. She didn't say home though.
But she did say she was going back.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, that is helpful, I think. Thank you. I appreciate your help.
Sorry, I know it's all really vague, but
no, it's all right. I wasn't expecting much. Thank you, and I wish you good luck with the rest of your day.
Thanks. Another 3
and
hours.
Not too much. Oh, try not to get any cramps. It's not fun.
Working on it.
Have a good day. I'll leave. I'm assuming Alwyn heard all of that, was there also, and stuff. So, now I'm thinking, I wonder if she disappeared on the way back to the Devotary. Alwyn? We cannot hear you.
Sorry, I was muted.
Ah! Are you still muted, or just
thinking? No, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
I think we should... Yes, I think we should make our way back to the Devotry and see what has come of anything. Maybe talk to Perrin about whether or not they've heard anything from the people looking at the Azish delegation.
Yes. That would be good, I think. Though, my sister did want to take us to get drinks. We can ignore her. She thinks all this is a bit silly. But... Well, what do you think? Do you want to go get drinks?
Forgive me my paranoia, but I want to step away and look at this Azish group myself. I want to see if they're holed up in that place. It's not the first person who's gone disappearing around them.
That's true. All right. Well,
Maybe it'd be best if you get drinks with your sister while I am at this. I don't know how comfortable you are with espionage.
well, I think I can learn. And look, I'll be entirely honest. I love my sister, but I don't always think she doesn't exactly have the best friends, and frankly, I don't want to be the only sober person in a group full of slightly drunk young adults in the lower part of town. So I would frankly, I would feel safer accompanying you, and I promise not to make any noise that would give us away.
Alright, then let us be off.
And I look at my stealth and I cannot keep that promise.
So, okay, so your sister's down the end of the street with her friends. If you don't join them in 10 minutes, they will head to the bar on their own. So you don't have to worry about them.
And they can head to the bar on their own.
So if you guys
Have
are
fun.
heading off, I want to have both of you give me a perception roll.
Perception again.
Nice. I got a very nice roll. And you were rolling against someone else's stealth, just so you know. And they got-
Ha! No! I got a 3!
oh my goodness.
I think that's a natural one.
Oh no.
No,
Oh
that's like-
no!
Hold on.
Wait,
Yeah, that's a
no,
19.
you're not showing it.
Oh, the symbol?
Yeah, that's a... Wait. Yeah, that's a complication.
Ooh.
That is a
yeah, you got a
complicated.
natural one.
It's a plus... It's a 2 plus your... Whatever. But that's the complication symbol.
Well, you only get the +2 or +4 if you're also rolling the plot die. If it's a
Oh,
natural one,
okay.
it's just a nat 1, and you get a complication.
Complication.
Well, plus whatever your
yeah, plus whatever.
perception is, but
No complication bonus.
5 in total.
okay. So neither of you have any idea that you are now being followed. But
Mm.
and the complication.
Do I notice they're being followed?
You can give me a perception roll as well.
Is
Well, actually,
Samar
you
the
were-
one following
that could be
them?
the good complication.
You've been taken with the group to the bar.
Oh, I was?
Yeah.
Last I heard, I was just following her and then I stood there.
Well, yeah,
Did
but
they come collect me?
if they're heading off to the bar, you're their pet now, so you're with them.
Oh, okay, they came and collected me.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was still just hanging at the spannery. Never mind.
I was hoping they'd forget you.
I mean,
I also
right.
assumed they would forget
So
me.
if you want to do some kind of roll to see if you're lucky enough to have them forget you, I don't know how that would work, but it's definitely going to involve a plot die. So if you luck out on this,
Sure.
I don't know.
I got a 10 with nothing on the plot die.
Oh, okay. So no, they're going to come and collect you because they had too much fun having you with them. And they're going to come up with other plots involving you.
I did
Yeah,
nothing,
we
and
started a
will
fire
continue
yet.
to probably do nothing, but fair enough.
But they will get up to some other shenanigans that are going to randomly pop into involving everybody else.
Beast.
And then how are we going to work that? They are going to. Well, they have ideas for how that's going to work. So, yes, you're going to head off being followed. Although, well, you only got a 10 on the perception, so you don't see it either. Even if you had if you had noticed that they were being followed, I would have let you follow after them too, but you didn't see them either. And then Vati is heading back to the Devotery, but you are coming out of the building. These two are heading toward, right? They're heading towards because you guys are heading to where the Aegis people are,
Correct.
right? You probably will get there as the other two from the Aegis contingency are returning. So she's in there with one of them already, but the other two are coming back.
Okay.
If you want to get an eye on those two, they're not being sneaky about it at all. They're just coming back from lunch or whatever they were doing.
Megadeth.
My dad.
Yeah, I'll try to get an eye on them.
Okay. If you want to do perception again or deduction, if you want to try and figure out anything specific about what they're up to or what they're talking about, because neither of you understand Aegis, right?
No.
I will try deduction.
Okay.
And once again, I'm gonna try to catch any repeating words. Yep. That is an 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find some better dice.
Well, we're about to wrap up anyway, but you know. I'll wait till he comes back so we can hear the results of his roll. Yes, we are about to wrap up anyway, so hopefully next week your dice will be less cursed. But
Maybe.
yes,
Gotta do fuzzy.
so you don't hear any of the same repeated words. It seems like they're just kind of casually talking about whatever they're talking
Murder.
about.
Talking about lunch. Who knows?
Murderous lunch.
They're talking about pancakes.
Pancakes.
Murder pancakes.
Murder pancakes.
No murder.
Just pancakes. All 10
Only
flavors.
pancake.
It's only 9.
And they head in. They are a little less likely to. Well, they might let Isha in, but you guys have to do a little bit more talking your way in than Vati did to get into this building. What is your cover story to get in?
Could I reasonably pretend to be a scribe delivering a message?
That sounds plausible. Go ahead and give me your deception roll.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. Something I'm good at.
Liar.
I did not speak too soon. That's an 18.
Hey. So yes, they totally believe that you are here to deliver a message to one of the diplomats and will allow you both in.
Yay. Right. Yeah. We're that, and then he's my valet or something. Porter. He assists.
Yes, he carries the stuff.
He carries the stuff.
I read the stuff, he carries the stuff. That's how it works.
Yeah. Works great.
All right, so you can be heading in actually as Vati is heading out if you want to be, because Vati's almost pretty much done. But you can meet up in the common areas in here as the Aegis contingents are heading on to meet with Uznik, who is still in the back in the garden area drinking his whatever he's drinking. I don't know, cognac. I'm imagining some kind of very fancy, fancier wine than typical.
Fancy wine. Okay. All right. Vati, hello. Did you happen to see anyone, or have you found anything? Any luck?
I have established a connection that I will be forming a contract with later. And I'm very much kind of like saying more without saying more.
Yup. Good. We went to the Stanry Hub to see if there was anyone possibly there, and we did. We have a lead, and it seems that some of our diplomatic friends may. Well, it seems that the person we're searching for may not be around. So we thought we'd come here and see if any of our diplomatic friends might know what happened to her. Perhaps.
Well, I was heading back to the Holy Enclave with Winnin. To draft up the contract that I will be working on.
Oh, wonderful. Oren, you wanted to look around some, yes?
Yes. Mostly, well, found the people I was wanting to keep an eye on, but, you know.
Well, I would suggest maybe you do that. While I'm delivering my message to, Vati, and, I can stall for time just a little bit, and you can do some investigating. And I will use that to spend a focus and give you a leadership or a command die, with decisive command, because I think, and that's just 1d4. So you can spend that on your next test.
So what are you up to, Alren? What is your goal in looking around?
Well, originally it was just to keep an eye on those Asian people, so. Goal achieved.
Okay, so you just wanted to see where they were, and what they were up to. They are coming back here now. You know that they were out this morning, at least. So you've seen that. At least that they were. Apparently the other guy was in here.
How much time do I have?
You probably only have a few minutes, really, because they know you're here as messengers, but they're not expecting you to stay here very long.
I meant in real life.
Oh, for real life. About 10 minutes. I mean, I'm willing to go about 10 minutes. We usually wrap up around 12:30.
I'd like to try to sneak out to where they're staying.
Okay.
And see if I can't investigate that room they were in.
That's going to be a little trickier. They have guards on that area. But you can try and sneak over there.
There were guards last time, so that's different.
You were at the window last time. You weren't inside.
Yeah, I was going to try to go to the window again.
Oh, around outside. Okay.
Yeah.
That was nighttime too. It's daytime now, so it's gonna look a little weirder for you to be climbing.
I have an idea.
Side of the building.
Scorch, do you mind helping me with a little espionage?
Oh, you know I like looking into details. What do you want?
So, I'd like to go over to, again, where they're staying. And I'm not gonna, try to look super suspicious, but I'm gonna ask Scorch, can you go up there and try to peek in that window?
That one. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. You want me to go inside? I can go inside and look at stuff. I mean, I won't know what the stuff is, but I can look at stuff.
You've had the description of the lady we're looking for.
Yeah.
Can you see if she's in that room up there?
Sure. I can do that. Okay. So, Scorch will climb up the wall and branch up the wall. Has little burn marks. and disappear into the window. And then things are quiet for a little while.
I'm gonna kind of like try to walk around the area so I'm not standing staring at this one window.
And then you hear his voice in your head for a minute. After a minute, so I didn't see the girl. He kind of sounds a little sad. I didn't see the girl, but he has a box of stuff that I don't think is his stuff. Because one of the things in the box belonged to your sister. I remember the thing. And
What
it's
is
in the
it?
box. She had a ring. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the I don't know what symbol it would be on the ring that you guys would have remembered from the Reshi Isles, like a I don't know, like a turtle or something. It sounds like something, a shell maybe.
Like an engraving of a great shell.
Yeah. And he has it in the box up there, and no, it's not his. It's your sister's, and he shouldn't have that.
Well, I'll figure that out later.
But he's got a box of stuff like that, and like it's in with other things, and it's a bunch of stuff like that, and that's creepy.
I
don't like it.
I don't like it either. Come on back. I don't know. You being in there by yourself makes me nervous.
Yeah, I don't like this place. So he's gonna creep back down the wall and back to you. And it's like, can we go now? I don't want to be here anymore.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
At this point, I guess we'll just try to go meet up with Vati and Isha again.
So yeah, so you guys can meet up back at the Devotery, and we can pick it up there next time.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Check in to see if you guys have met any of your goals. Again, I need to check in with all of you for what your goals are to make sure that I am trying to get you closer to your goals.
Well, I'd say I got closer to finding out my sister's murder.
Yes.
Yes. I am actually pulling up my sheet right now so I can check my goals, because I do think I got one of them.
Okay.
Or a mark towards one of them.
I definitely didn't. Because mine is the liver winning.
And you're kind of, but with the wrong people. So I don't know how you feel about that. He's like,
learn more about
you get
the
rid of
note.
winning if you want to help me.
It will specifically deliver winning to his destination.
Oh, well, what is his destination? Have we figured that out? Where he's junking like back in
I think it was
Valena somewhere?
I don't remember now.
Because that can change. We can decide his destination is something else. You know.
Because I thought I was trying to take him to Carbranth.
Oh, okay.
But
well, that puts me at 3 points for finding who discovered my sister, or who discovered killing my sister. Yeah.
Because we're pretty sure we know who it is now.
Yeah. So do you want me to go ahead and conclude that?
Yep, you can go ahead and conclude that. If you have another goal, probably the next step is, I don't know, how do we bring him to justice or something similar?
Yeah. Maybe investigate the Azish contingency.
And then I have to come up with a appropriate reward for you for that. But yes.
Yeah. I think maybe I have gotten a point toward breaking up Denna and Untierden.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Goal you have?
Yes.
Yes, that's an actual goal that I have.
It's as far as I'm concerned, it's the most important goal.
To be fair, I was pretty sure it was a goal when you asked me, help me break them up.
I thought
Yes.
it was just like, hey, I just don't want them to be together. Like, haha, funny thing. Not like this is a character.
It's no the I don't like them being together is just like character flavor and being interesting because it's fun. The goal is actually dedicated. I do not want her marrying into this family. I am going to do things about it to make them be separate.
I am going to commit great crime.
Also, just for note-taking sake, this session we actually hit 4 pages of notes.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Wow. I'm happy about that.
Yay.
We're detailed.
Now, this is the first session where me and Scorch have actually like worked together.
So yeah, if you want to put that toward, like, that is at least a first step toward making an ideal. I do need to actually somehow get you the wording for what this ideal is because you have no idea how.
I mean, there's times where just speaking the words comes to people. Like Dalinar,
right. That's true. They did.
Dalinar knew the words to his bondsmith.
Yeah.
He knew the words to his bondsmith oath without having to be told them.
Right. So that's true. I can just come to you. I always thought it was
people of this world know the words. They're in their hearts. It's part of their connection.
Part of their connection to Roshar, right? Just kind of spoken to.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, but yeah, so we will keep moving to that. That is something because you have been talking to him more, and it's not freaking you out now. So that is a step forward, where it's not like, what is this in my head?
The power of taking a nap.
The power of taking.
I didn't mean for it to be, but it feels like this first leg of this campaign is just, all right, we're doing my storyline.
I mean, that's kind of how it goes, though. It's like
somebody ends up being first.
And with what me and Melissa have talked about, I don't expect to find much about this note yet.
Yeah, that's going to be it's going to explode out of nowhere at the weirdest time.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be, you have had all of you thrown 3 complications in a row. Guess who shows up now?
It's going to be like...
That's what that's going to be.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, it might get tied in, or it's going to blow up in my face.
Honestly, me, the person, the player, character, the player, not the character, I was very nervous setting Scorch into that building.
Oh, I was like, oh god, what if Scorch dies? And I was like, well, he can't. But
he can't.
But he could be discovered by Honors friend.
He can't.
Oh, that's true, because Highspring can see.
As far as I know, other Sprite can see
him. But they're all down. They weren't up there. They were all still having.
You don't know.
My thing is,
you didn't know.
My character would have no reason to know that information. Right. So I gotta do what Alrin would think to do, which is, hey, send this Sprite that no one else can see into this room.
Right. Yeah. It will come up at some point when you are all closer together. The Highspring are still very close to their bosses right now, and and they were all still downstairs commiserating about what they needed to commiserate about. They don't know about you yet.
Yeah.
There are other people they are concerned about at the moment, which is about to go off in the next episode. So,
fun.
Teaser for next episode. They have someone else in their sights right now that they are concerned about, and they do not yet know about Alrin.
Good.
It might pop up.
They do not yet know about the most conspicuous person around right now.
I know, right? They're not worried about some Reshi dude. Whatever.
As long as they're being conspicuous in a different way than what they're looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
There's other stuff happening.
Oh, he's just some crackhead.
Yeah. The image in my head of Denai getting, creme dumped on her head and just immediately being surrounded by shock spread.
Oh, yes. I forgot. I should have mentioned that. Shock spread would have been all over the place. I need to be more active about the other emotional spread.
You got so lucky that you could not see what had happened.
Yeah.
And that Melissa did not make me roll deception for me going, oh, it must have been the one boy.
Yeah, it must have been your boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Excuse me? It was what now? Yeah. But that's okay because I wanted this. I that character and what is going on with her is going to be very much fun. I have plans. There are
I felt
I'm
legit
excited.
really bad for her when she was like, I don't know why they keep doing this to me.
Why do they hate
I
me?
don't know why.
Well, that maybe sounds like you should self-reflect.
Yeah.
No.
It's like what?
I mean,
Yeah.
they could just be assholes, but I mean, a little self-reflection wouldn't hurt.
Right.
At least
Well,
then you would have
assholes
come to the
are
mathematical conclusion that they're just assholes.
But it's me? No, it can't be me. There must be something wrong with that. Yeah. No. Anyway. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
God, yes.
Let me
Yeah.
sign off for everybody. Again, remember there's going to be a giveaway. I will be posting pictures about the awesome honor sword display that I will be giving away to anyone who donates. But until then, talk to you guys in 2 weeks.
Goodbye.